Hey guys, it's been a while. It's been like half a year. I'm gonna be real. I meant to do this video all all the way back in November, but we're gonna ignore my procrastination problem and just jump straight into today's meaty damn devlog because I have a lot to show you guys. This is probably gonna be my biggest devlog ever for at least for this game. Um, so let's just get right into it because I suck at intros. I always have and I always will. So, first things first, we're going to get all of the smaller things out of the way. I created a melee effect for whenever you swing your weapon to better visualize the hitbox. And I also made the hitbox for the melee weapons a lot more generous. Makes the game a little easier because before the melee hitbox was very finicky and made the game a lot more difficult than it had to be. I'm not supposed to show you guys that yet. Okay, ignore that. We're gonna get to that. But next thing is some new enemies. I made 2 new enemies. I'll show you guys the first one here, the death rat. He's very boring. He's just a fodder enemy. That's all he's here for. I mean, he's a little rat, and he runs around and he doesn't do a whole lot. And he's one hit to anything, but they're gonna show up in groups and run around, and I guess they're 2 hit. They're literally just fodder enemies, just to make the game a little more chaotic and allow me to spawn more stuff. But the next enemy I'm really proud of is the Duller. I made them look a little different than... Actually, that's the wrong one. Whoops. Where is he? There he is. This is the actual one. I made them a little bit different. They were originally going to be based on the wiki accurate description of them, but then that would just be another tall, lanky melee enemy, and I have enough tall, lanky melee enemies in the game right now. So I made him a little different and gave him a unique ability to spawn a portal at the player's location to teleport you to him. So no matter where you are, he's going to spawn that. It's going to chase you around for a short period of time, and it'll teleport you to him if you get hit by it, which I thought is very cool. He's tanky, but he's very slow. He doesn't hit very hard. But those portals, especially in conjunction with other enemies, are going to be a pain to deal with. And I might also up his damage just to make him a little more dangerous. And I kind of want you guys' feedback on this. Is he look better with like the portal on his head? Because that's what I'm leaning towards right now. It makes it more obvious that he's the one spawning these portals, since I don't have an animation for it. Or the regular, tall, lanky dude design. I'm leaning towards the portal head one. But if you guys really like this one, then I'll go with it. Beyond that, we also have some new weapons. Nothing too special. They're just upgrades to the machete and the katana. Not the katana. The baseball bat. The katana is one of the new weapons. The axe is the upgrade to the baseball bat. It is a crit weapon, and then the katana is the upgrade to the machete. It is a bleed weapon. And they don't do anything special. They just have much higher base damage than the regular variants. Let me just zoom out here. And then, so, you got the axe, and you got the katana. The animations are a little weird. I'm probably going to change them. I'm also going to set this to maximize, just so it's easier for you guys to see. The animations are looking a little wonky, but I'm going to fix those eventually after I rework how the back end for all the weapons works. Because that's a little weird right now. But time for the main course of this video, which is the entirely new perk system. So, as of before this devlog, before I added this perk system, there was no actual way for you to get permanent upgrades to your character, which is weird since a lot of roguelikes, especially a lot of my favorite roguelikes, have either passive items or their items are all permanent stat upgrades to your characters or some type of permanent passive upgrade to your character. All of the items that you can pick up in this game are active in some way, either a weapon or a consumable. But now you have perks. So the descriptions are not here yet, but you can probably assume what most of them do just based off their little icons. And pretty much right now there are only common perks in the game, but there will be more rarities. And whenever you kill shit, you level up. And then when you level up, you get to choose between one of 3 different perks. That one that I just picked right there was a slight attack speed buff. All of the perks right now in the game are stat buffs or slight buffs to certain weapons. So there's a buff to bleed weapons, there's a buff to crit weapons, because since those are the 2 unique weapon types in the game right now. And then you also have buffs to health, armor, straight base damage, attack speed, movement speed, stuff like that. Let's see if we can get one more dude to spawn here so that I can see if that'll give you some nice new perks. The perk system is a little buggy right now, mostly in the UI department. The UI for the perks is a little buggy. I have to fix that. But this game is also kind of nowhere near to release, so it's to be expected. But other than the UI being a little buggy, works pretty good. So you see here we got a max health, and so on and so forth. Now, we're flying through these. I should probably take time to I don't know. How long? 7 minutes. Okay, we are actually flying through this. But last thing for the video, because I make these real fast. You know how I be. But the last and final thing for this video, the title of the video, the reason you guys are probably here, not for the perks or the couple new enemies or weapons. It's this guy, the first boss. I don't know if I'm gonna leave him in level 0, but it's the Bone Thief. He steals your bones. Oh, I didn't mean to get a perk. Those guys aren't gonna be always dropping XP, but pretty much how he works, he'll that's buggy. Okay, the health bar doesn't work very well. Ignore that, please. I'm working on it. Yes, here. He'll open his mouth and that's when you can hit him. And then he dies. I didn't expect to one-face him like that, but you guys get it. He's a sort of bullet hell boss. You cannot hurt him until he opens his mouth and gets all angry at you. His health bar is a little buggy, and his stats aren't all the way done yet. He's very much a work in progress, but he's a good work in progress. I like him. I'm proud of him. I also like how he set up his animations. He looks very nice, very cool, and I like his attacks. A simple boss. I might add some more complexity to him. But if you don't hit him, he steals your bones. I don't have an animation for that yet. But if you don't kill him when he opens his mouth and shows you his little eye, he'll steal your fucking bones and one-shot you. A wipe mechanic, if you would. But the timer on that is pretty generous. I don't know if I'm going to leave him as the boss for level 0. But what I'm probably going to do is have randomized bosses. But for right now, he's in level 0 in all of his bone thievy glory. And I'm really proud of his animations for the most part. That's what I'm most proud of. I referenced some art I found on DeviantArt. If I can find the artist again, I will link him in the description below because his art was really helpful in making this guy. I used that for inspiration. Oh, it's actually lagging. Okay. And I made him in all his bone thievy glory. He summons some minions. They shoot some stuff at you. You guys get it. That's going to be it for this video, every time I make one of these, I don't expect to fly through the video as fast as I do, but it just happens. I'm a fast talker, I guess. I don't know why these devlogs almost never take more than 10 minutes. But I'm probably not going to make another devlog on this for a hot minute, since all the next stuff I have to do is almost all back-end stuff to smooth out the game and make implementing more stuff easier. And also just a couple of visual changes to the tile sets to give them more depth. What I will be doing is I want to try making videos on horror games. Some indie horror games that I've been finding that I kind of want to make videos on, just because it would be fun. And I might do some streams, and also a video on that boss rush game jam I'm doing that I posted a short about. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe, the usual. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.